Hey everybody, Charlie here again with another video uh, talking about copepods and bacteria or beneficial bacteria. Now, a lot of you guys, or well, many of you guys have seen my videos, my shorts, my YouTube video shorts. When I first started off with this tank, I had a lot of um, algae, the brown hair algae, and I had a lot of it lingering around here, this area here, and you can really see it. So I had a friend, or I have a friend that introduced me to some copepods, and he said, "Hey man, jump on Algae Barn and get yourself some copepods, add them into the tank and down in the sump, and that should take care of your algae problem. And get yourself some snails." So I got maybe about, I don't know, 10 or something like that snails, 10 or 15, I don't know. They're somewhere on the rocks and they're eating a bunch of stuff. And that has worked. That's worked really, really good. It took care of a lot of the algae problem that I had. And man, the tank is thriving. It's well balanced. The My levels are where they should be. Salinity is great. Uh, Phosphate. Hey, quit fighting. See this guy here? He likes to chase around that clownfish. Um, Salinity, phosphates are good. The levels are good. I just checked them. I'm running this magnificent, amazing Reef mat. This thing, man, if you guys can get yourself one of these, it'll take the headache out of replacing those filter socks. I'll tell you, man, this was the best investment I think I've made in this tank so far. Along with you know, everything in there, um, the media, the algae, the Chato or Cato, and I have a bunch of little. They're all flying around in there, the copepods. I don't know if you could see. Well, you probably can't see them, but they're in there. They're in there. And I have the light here. Uh, it's on for 10 hours a day. So I have it on a timer. And then I got this ink bird. This is for the heat, the heater, or the heating element that's in there. I have two of them. One's a backup, and then one's here. It comes with this. I don't want to get too much into that. I'll do that in another video, but I have that. And then I have this media reactor. I got my little things in there, which I might not even need, but I just have it in there. I mean, I have this what's it called? It's called the carbon, the activated carbon, which is why my water looks clean, man. It looks crystal clear. I don't even have the light on here. Let me turn it on. I have the blue light. I like to keep it like that because I have a window and I get good lighting in here. But let me show you guys here. Check that out. Crystal clear water. It's amazing. They look like they're floating. I haven't cleaned the inside of the aquarium here. I will soon. It's getting filled with algae here in the display tank in the front, but that's fine. And then I'm getting a little bit of this green algae here, or bacteria, which is beneficial bacteria, which is a good thing. And then I just got to clean all this little stuff out. And that's pretty much it. I mean, the copepods have worked. They're amazing little creatures. Um, and see here, this is what I buy. These here, they come in this from Algae Barn. I keep all the spare stuff in there, food, and they've worked. They do their job, man. I'm telling you guys. I mean, if you guys can get yourself some copepods for your refugium and your tank, it's a game changer. It really is. And then I feed them once a day. I have it in the fridge. It's a this green bottle that it comes with, and I just feed them once a day. Just follow the instructions on how to feed them or how much to feed them. Then I got this guy here, this plant, which is really nice. I'm gonna get more of these, and I got this other one right here. One of these guys, I think this guy here, he was poking his head in there, or he likes to actually do that. This guy here he does that too. He'll poke his head in there once in a while. And then I have another one back here. He's down there. Just likes to hide down there. Then this guy, he loves his little cave. He likes to go in there, and it's like it's funny because this blue, it's called the blue Koran angelfish. He's the king of the caves. He stays down here. That's his whole territory is down here. And then these guys stay up here. And then this guy here, this Tang, he really doesn't bother anybody. Nobody bothers him. You know, he keeps himself. He's cool. He's not that aggressive. Once in a while, he'll chase around the clownfishes. And maybe because I have too many of them, I am going to get rid of 3. I think I have too many. I'm going to get rid of these 2 here because those 2 are punking this little guy here. And when it's time to eat, they don't let him eat. And they kind of chase him off. So I'm going to get rid of 3 of them. And then get different types of fish, maybe another angelfish or something. But going back to topic on the copepods, I added them in here. I added them inside here in the up on top. Obviously, you have to turn off the skimmer and turn everything off so it can settle in. And I heard that you should add them at night when it's dark, I guess. I don't know why. You know, I'm new to this whole reefing thing, but I guess it's supposed to let them settle in or something like that. I don't know. I'll look into that. But if you guys know anything about it, just write in the comments below and just help me out a little bit here. But yeah, this has been a project that I've been into for about the last 2 years now. Before I even got the tank or everything in it, I looked it up. I was reading, various magazines. I was looking at videos. I had a friend that kind of just guided me through the whole process. And this is actually my first build. My first build here. This is for my office. So it looks really nice here in my office. Gives it a nice feel. Here, let me show you guys when you walk in. Let me show you. So just don't mind the boxes and all this other stuff here. Getting rid of stuff. So it gives it a nice look. And obviously it really stands out here in my office. And then I have this other side. This is my studio here. I'm also a musician. This is where I record my stuff here. And then I could see it from this side. I just open up. Obviously, it's not a really nice view because I'm seeing all this junk here. But it's pretty cool. And I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna drill a hole. This is an acrylic tank, so it's a lot easier to drill a hole in. And I'm gonna put an internal overflow. I'm gonna get rid of this overflow and put an internal overflow. I might do it on the side. It just looks, nicer. And I'm trying to fix all these wires. This is the power head unit wire, and all that stuff is just hanging down there. Obviously, I can have this here. This is the protein skimmer. I could either have it up here, which I do like it up there because to me, I like it to skim the water out of the tank first before it goes into the sump. I guess it's just preference. Let me go back over here. Or, I don't know if you guys see my other videos where I have the skimmer, I have it down here. All I have to do is just scoot this one over here more, put the return or the inlet on this side so it's out of the way, and I'll put the skimmer down there. I can go both ways. It's pretty cool. The media reactor is right there. I had another one. I had another media reactor before I got that one. I had the bigger one, which is in here. The Aquamax, which is actually for sale if you guys want to buy it. It's a pretty big one. It's a pretty big media reactor. It's nice. You can put a lot of stuff in it. It's real cool. I'm not using it anymore. And then I have, I bought this phosphate Hana checker. My phosphate levels they were at 0.09. And then about a week later, I got it down to about 0.04. I haven't checked it yet. I check it about once a week. It might be at 0 now. And then I got this other stuff here, cleaning stuff. I got the bulk reef supply, GFO, just in case I need to add more. And I got the little screen from Red Sea. I haven't gotten around to install it yet, which is here. Came in this tube. This is just to put a screen up here. I want to customize a nice screen so these guys don't have the tendency, or they do have the tendency of jumping out. I don't know why they would do it. Maybe because they're fighting. But a buddy of mine told me that it'd be good if I do put a screen on top, just so that they stay in there in case they do fight, or one makes another one jump out. I don't know how that works. It's all new to me. They haven't jumped out. Everything's. I leave it open, wide open like that. So it's been good so far. But yeah, back to the Copepods. The tank definitely looks cleaner, looks nicer, less algae on the live rock that I have here. And now another guy told me, or asked me, if these red rocks were safe in the tank. And I told him, yeah, it's safe. I get them from a local pet store out here in California, and they have it in their Reef tank. I guess they get it. I don't know where they get it from. I'm not sure where their supplier is, but it's a really good supplier, and it should be fine. It should be fine. Nothing is leached into the water. These rocks look great. I like the way I have them set up now, kind of like arcs. I have 3 arcs on them. I want to put more, maybe another one here, make it a little higher, and just get ready for some corals. I just got to get my lighting right for that. I'm going to get the Red Sea lighting for that. I just ordered the ATO, the auto top off, and the 5-gallon trigger system reservoir for the auto top off. It's going to go on this side here. And it's also the Red Sea auto top off. So it goes great with the Reef mat. I could look at it on the app with the Reef Beat app, which is really good. I do get, what's it called? I do have to add water in it, in the tank every 2 or 3 days. So that's why I got the ATO, is for that. I don't want to be, topping it off, or I just don't want to do that, manually. Plus, I'm only here about 3, 4, 5 times a week, and I kind of want to have this tank run on its own, The only thing I want to worry about is the protein skimmer. That's it. I know it might be funny that I have this Ring camera set up here, and the only reason why I have that Ring camera is to keep an eye on that thing right there, because it'll overflow sometimes, and then if it does, then I'll just come to my office and I clean it out. It just goes crazy. It goes crazy once in a while. It could be like this for about maybe like an hour, and then it'll just start going crazy. It'll just start going haywire. Like, it'll just start spewing like crazy. It starts sucking in water like crazy. That's the only reason why I have the camera there, but just to keep an eye on that. And then, so tank is doing great. It's amazing. Like I said, this is my first tank ever, or my first aquarium ever. I didn't start off with freshwater fish. I started off with this saltwater fish from the beginning. And everything's great. Everything's working great. Now, I did get rid of the filter sock. I know you guys saw my other video where I do have a T. So I just capped it off on that side, and I left it there just in case this thing ever breaks, or for whatever reason, I don't know. I just want to have like an option where I can easily connect into the filter sock, and if anything ever goes wrong with this, I can definitely still use the filter sock portion of the tank, and then I'll just cap off the other end. It's just for precautions. And then I added on the return line, which I really don't like the return line, because it just looks ugly from the back. That's why I'm gonna redo the whole internal overflow along with the return, and I'm gonna put it on this side here, where this is. I'm gonna do it here, and then so it just looks nicer. You know what I have this thing here just so I can keep an eye on the salinity. Sorry guys, all these words are new to me. So yeah, and then I added what's this thing? A one-way check valve on this, because I noticed one time I turned off the pump, and then my sump started to, the water came all the way up to here. So I had to turn it on quickly, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'm getting a siphon back. So I put that return, or that one-way check valve on the return line, on the water return line with the pump. I have a pump in there. I have a Sice pump, which is, it's an okay pump. It's good to start off with. I'm going to change it to something nicer, something digital where I can digitally adjust the flow on the outside. And that one's fine. But, obviously we're always looking into better gear, right? So I don't know about you guys, but I'm always looking for better gear and gear that just won't fail. I don't want to be worrying about this thing if I'm in Cancun, or if I'm taking a trip out in Greece for a whole week. I kind of want this thing to take care of itself. The least amount of time that I have to spend either fixing something, feeding these guys, or whatever it might be, that's the best thing for me. If a company ever comes out with a protein skimmer that'll clean itself, like a self-cleaning protein skimmer, I'll buy it, right? Something innovative, I'll buy it, definitely get it, where this tank just runs on itself, right? Where I don't have to take care of it, or I just want to come to my office, sit here, and just enjoy it. That's all I want to do. And I'm gonna add doors here, and just hide this mess, so that the display is just nicer. It's just, because all these wires and everything, I'm not a fan of that, all that stuff. It's just looks kind of messy. Oh, and my daughter, she named all the fish here. That's why she has this thing here, so she doesn't forget. And I got the food feeder here. Cheap Amazon food feeder. Works good. You just got to learn how to adjust it. And it's set for twice a day. You could set the amount of food. If you open it more, it's more food. If you close it, there's less food. I like to keep it around there. And then, that's it. I want this thing to run on itself, right? Auto top off. The only thing I want to do is just do water changes, maybe like once every 2 weeks. Now, I do want to add that after I installed this sump, I've been checking my levels, my nitrates and nitrites and everything like that. And they've been amazing. I haven't done a water change in about 3 weeks now. I'm going to do it next week. I've been kind of lazy. But I haven't had the need to do it because of the sump. It's been taking care of all those issues. And it's been great so far. But I don't want to talk too much. I talk a lot, especially when it comes to reef tanks. I can talk forever. But yeah, get yourself some Copepods. Look how clean my tank looks. It took care of all this algae that I had. And it's amazing. It's amazing. Look at this. You could just sit here and stare at it all day. All right, guys. See you guys in the next video. Peace.